Hello everyone and welcome back to this video. In today's session, we'll be discussing some basic mathematical functions in Excel. But before we get into that, let's first clearly understand the difference between a formula and a function. In Excel, we can work with both formulas and function. Formulas are something we've already seen in the previous video. A formula always starts with an equal sign, followed by the values or the cell references we want to calculate. For example, if I want to add two cells, I start with a equal sign, select the cell A6, then use a plus symbol, and then select cell B6. This is a simple example of a formula. Now, what exactly is a function? A function is basically a predefined formula that already exists in Excel. Instead of writing the entire calculation manually, we can use a descriptive formula function name. For example, instead of manually adding multiple cells, using plus sign, we can use the sum function. In both the cases, we get the same answer, that is 25. So now let's explore functions in detail. Now let's work with this data set step by step. As you can see, we have a structured table where each row represents one student, Jaya, Maya, Yash, and Sam. Each column represents one matrix such as subjects, computer, geography, English, total score, average score, and position, which is nothing but the rank. So we'll be using our Excel functions to calculate the total marks, minimum marks per subject, the maximum marks per subject, the average marks or the score, and the rank is nothing but the position. Now we calculate the total marks scored by each student across all subjects. And for that, we'll be using the sum function. The sum function adds all subject marks in that row. So we're going to start with an equal to sign. Type sum, open the brackets, select B2 to D2, close the brackets and press enter. And we will just drag this across all the students. Excel automatically adjusts the row reference so each student gets the correct total. Next, we calculate the average score, which helps compare students' performance fairly. And for that, we will be using the function average. So again, we will use the equals to sign, type average, open the brackets, add all subject marks and divide by the number of subjects. This gives a balanced performance indicator. Either you select all of them divided by 3, or you can directly select the total score and divide it by 3. And press enter. And we will again drag this across all the student marks. Now we'll identify the lowest score achieved in each student by each student in each subject. Similarly, we'll find out the maximum score achieved in each subject by each student. And for that, we will use the min function. Again is equal to type minimum, open brackets, select all the scores by each student, close the bracket and press enter. And the score 78 is written since that is the lowest value. Similarly, for maximum score by the student in computer, we will use max function is equal to max, open bracket, select all the student scores, close the bracket, press enter. Since 92 is the highest score in computer and that is by Yash, it has returned the formula max 92. We will again drag this across all the 3 subjects and get the maximum score in each subject. Now we rank students using their average score. For Jaya, row 2, we will use the formula of rank. So what we will do is equal to rank So the number here in the function number says this is the value you want to rank. Example, if you want to find the rank of Jaya's score, that is 85, then the number is 85, comma, the reference. This is the range of all the numbers you're comparing against. Example, all students score from F2 to F5, comma, the order here. This tells Excel whether to rank in descending or ascending order. 0 is descending, that is the largest number gets the rank 1. That's what we usually do, that the highest score will get rank 1. And ascending, which is 1, is the smallest number gets rank 1. So Excel checks how many numbers in the reference are larger than the number, if descending or ascending. So rank is equal to 1 plus the count of numbers higher for descending. If they are ties, some rank is given and the next rank skips a number. So here we will choose descending, that is 0. So you put a 0, close the bracket and press enter. So Jaya has got a rank 3, and when we drag it further, Sam has got a rank 1, as well Yash has got a rank 1, and Maya and Jaya are rank 3. Now we can see that Jaya and Maya have been assigned the same rank, whereas Sam and Yash have been assigned the same rank. That is because if you see in the first cell, F2 is right. It has taken the score 85, but the position, that is the F2 to F5 range, is correct. Coming to the next cell, it has taken F3 to F6 and further F4 to F7, which is not the right cell referencing. So what we have to do is, like we have done in our previous videos, that we need to lock the cell. Please use F4 and lock the range and press enter, and now drag again. Now you can see that Yash has been assigned rank 1, Sam rank 2, Jaya rank 3, and Maya rank 4. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching.